Good morning.
Hey guys.
We had breakfast.
Yep.
We are a mile and a half down the trail.
Up the trail.
Up the trail.
Yeah.
Trying to get out of here. Oh, I gotta turn around this way. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but we're coming out of the box and we're trying to haul butt. Probably making you really sick because these are pretty flat miles and then it gets really fast and high and I'm babbling, so bye. Trail runners heading out. It's getting daylight. Our watches are so far apart from each other. Hold on. There's a view. Rich with the sucker. So here comes some runners. We've seen a lot of them. These people are incredible. They've already come down the south rim. Oh, they stopped. Up the north and they're coming back the other way. We saw people yesterday who'd done like 50, 60 miles. So we're about out of the box, I think. Sun's starting to hit the tops of the peaks. Our watches have gone insane. Mine says we've gone 5 3/10. We're about to be past
5.8.
Yeah, our watches are crazy, so we'll figure it out when we get there. So that's the bridge to Rubin Falls. When we were here 2 years ago, it was closed, but people were still using it. I'm guessing they're not using that anymore, but you can get there by the creek. We came up and sadly now we're going back down, so we're gonna have to give that back, but we're almost to Cottonwood. How pretty is that? We're still not to Cottonwood, but man, are there a bunch of people out here. It's gonna make the AT look quiet. So there's the sun.
Yeah.
It is what, 8:18?
Yep.
So it looks so pretty once it comes up. My word, it has been like so busy. I guess we hit the Sobo bubble. I don't know. But we're still not to Cottonwood. Good grief. Okay. So we finally made it to Cottonwood. Sort of looks like
next water.
Next water. Man's whatever. Eating a protein bar. Watch said 8.5 and it's really 7.5. Rich's is even more screwed up. But we made 7.5 in 2.5 hours, so that's not bad. But it is like Christmas in Gatlinburg around here. The ranger told us, oh, look at that. How beautiful. The ranger told us about an Escalante trail. And it's more primitive camping and stuff. Because, I mean, seriously, just look at it. It's like a freaking cattle train.
Yeah, there's so many people.
It's insane. So, as much as we love it, I think we're gonna, next time we come out here, look for something that's a little more off the beaten path. But, so this is us getting ready to start climbing because we're at like 4,000 feet and we have to get to 8. So, 4,000 feet in 7 miles. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm guessing we're going all the way up there. Yeah. It's getting real now. That is the bluest sky ever. We have come past Manzanai, I think it is. And we're about, let's see, I think 4 miles from the top. That is Roaring Springs Falls or something?
Yep,
right?
Roaring Springs comes out of the mountain.
Okay.
That's what makes Bright Angel Creek.
I think we're going like over there. It's getting harder, not gonna lie. Altitude's not our friend either. And you can't really tell how much you're going up until you pass somebody else.
We're at 4,700 feet. We got our 3,500 to go.
Oh, yay. Okay, we have no idea how far we are because my watch says we've gone 15.3. Rich's says like 16. We are going down, which is not the direction we want to go because I think we need to get all the way up there. But we're trying to get to Supai. Yeah, you're laughing back there. We're trying to get to Supai.
Sometimes maybe you have to give back.
I don't want to give back, ever. But, you know, we've only been out here a little less than 5 hours, so we're doing okay as long as we don't die in this last mile and a half. Okay, we made it to the tunnel. I'm dying, I'm not gonna lie. This last couple miles is no joke. It's a beautiful day. It's just a butt kicker. Oh, there's a ground squirrel. They're fat. There's supposed to be Supai water source up here. So we're gonna stop and take a little break. fuel up. Sorry. I'm trying to get out the other side. Yeah. Hallelujah, we made it. So we're going to take a break here. We're about 5:30. So maybe we can do this in an hour. We'll see. It's pretty hot. Okay. We are at Coquino. I don't know how to say that. Overlook. We're not gonna lie. This has been hard. But we knew it would be. But I think we only have a mile to go.
Yeah.
What altitude are we at?
7526.
Okay, so we have 500 feet to go. There's beer in our future. Okay, the mileage is completely jacked up, but the time is almost right. We have to add about 10 minutes, but we did it in under 7. This is our friend Dan. He's picking us up, and there he is. We survived. What do you want to do now?
Drink beer.
Drink beer. Yes!
Where are we going?
Hey guys, so we have made it back to the North Room. We had a shower that was absolutely glorious, thanks to help from our friend Dan,
really
aka
glorious.
Camp Dad.
Yeah. Poor Dan couldn't hike with us, so
no.
he's been Camp Dad. It's worked out pretty good for us, not so good for him.
No, it's sad. But we had a shower, and you know, there's no blow dryers, but at least
Dan's
it's clean,
awesome.
and I don't smell like I don't even know.
14 people.
Oh, it was sad.
It's only 1 or 2 days.
know.
You don't get really ripe until the 4th or 5th day.
We're drinking beer. We're getting ready to go into the lodge for dinner. And it's...
Now you're just being snooty about it.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Camp Dad made the reservation. I had nothing to do with it.
Blame it on Dan. Right, okay.
But yeah, I mean, we kicked butt, okay?
No.
We kicked our own butts,
yeah, it
but
was hard.
we
really
got
hard.
out of there in like a ridiculous time, and Dan was like, y'all were flying, so for old people, we didn't do so bad.
No, it
Now,
was
tomorrow
hard.
we may not be able to walk,
No, we'll be fine.
but more from Sedona. Okay, so we are now in the North Room Lodge. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's super, super cool. And we're waiting to eat dinner, and I'm starved to death, and Rich isn't hardly eating at all. Unfortunately, you can't see out those windows right now, but it's beautiful. So I failed sunset, but this is what's left of it from the lodge at North Rim. And we had a great dinner. Well, that doesn't really show you anything. But tomorrow we will get up early, come back, have breakfast, and head to Sedona. I'm tired, not gonna lie. So our friend Dan tells us that sometimes when hikers come in late at night, you can sleep on the sofas here in the lodge. So we're gonna go out and take a look, and then we're gonna head back around to the car. Okay, last look from the North Rim before we get in the car and head back. I asked our friend Dan what that mountain in the distance was. Kind of looked a little bit like Katahdin. He says that's Flagstaff, but that's where we came from, over there on the South Rim. And there's Rich and our friend Dan. We call him Camper Dad, up there at the lodge. It's really beautiful here. They closed this place on the 15th, so they're about done for this year. You've already seen day 1 where we hiked down South Kaibab. That was a lot of fun. It wasn't super hard.
Nope.
But we did get a lot of practice, you know, with the steady downhills, which we didn't have an opportunity to do that when we were training at home.
It was really pretty running down South Kaibab. It was really windy and cold to start with. Layers had to come off rather quickly.
And we had fun at the bottom. If you've never been to Bright Angel Campground, it's beautiful. The lottery is a little arduous. If you have questions about it, ask them in the comments below. We'll give you everything we know about the 2 times we've been lucky enough to get one.
The staff's really helpful at the bottom. If you need some help, you know, you can usually get pretty good help from the rangers and from the staff at the cantina. They're pretty helpful folks. They're usually really nice. I think a lot of the things on the website with how to reserve things and do stuff's a little bit intimidating. But you know, really when you get there, they're a lot more welcoming than my perception of it through that part anyway.
But I guess we should move on to day 2. We had breakfast and started out, and we really had no idea what we were up against.
We woke up at 4, quickly packed up. We had breakfast at 5. We were on trail just before 6, and we hauled booty. The first half, we were flying up the trail.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Up to Cottonwood is real simple. The biggest problems we had was just the massive amount of humanity. Apparently that last weekend before the October 15th is their busiest time of year.
Yeah, we passed a few hundred people going
Seriously.
up north, and a lot of trail runners. You know, some of them were kind of beat up from falling. There was a lot of skinned up knees, etc. on those poor folks. Those guys are wicked talented and really incredible athletes doing that 40 miles over and back. That's crazy.
But so when we got to Manzanai, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, or somewhere close.
That's close, yeah.
Once we got to that water stop, that's when things started to get a lot more intense.
Yeah, the first half is not real difficult. You can really make pretty good time, but you get into that last 3 miles, it's no joke. It's hard.
I'm going to disagree with him. I think mile 4 and 3 toward the top were harder than 2 and 1. It's just by the time you get to 2 and 1, you're just tired and you're over it. But
You must have been not as tired as me, because I thought those last 2 sucked.
yeah, I told several people I was hiking for beer at that point, but
They kept asking her, "How you doing?" "I'm just ready to be done," she'd say.
I think I was over it. But you know, when we got up there and it had time to sink in, it gave me a lot more confidence about the fact that we were better prepared than I thought we were for the Appalachian Trail. When we were here 2 years ago and came up Bright Angel, we did it in 6 hours, and that's 10 miles and 1,000 less feet of elevation. We did this in 7, and yeah, we pushed ourselves really hard. That was kind of our goal, but we did it, and
Yeah.
we were able to still walk the next day.
Thanking our hiker dad, Dan, again.
Once again.
Our third guy that was supposed to go with us, he hurt his foot and couldn't go, but he helped us, and yeah, he was great. And thanks, Dan, man. Love you, buddy. Really. Thank you so much.
But we dialed in a little bit more gear, learning something every time we get on trail. And now we're here in Sedona just sort of goofing off, and tomorrow we're going to do some more challenging hikes, and then we'll be coming home on Wednesday and counting down the days till the trail.
Guys, for the AT stuff, practice with your gear in all sorts of conditions, wind, cold, rain. Get out there and try it, because it'll really make your life a lot easier when you get on the trail. I promise it will. You have to test your stuff in all kinds of conditions.
And I learned too, we've got to figure out a way to record in the wind, because I apologize for some of the windy stuff on South Kaibab, but that was a little crazy, so hope it wasn't too annoying.
Gourmet lollipops are killer.
Yeah, I'm going to get the little ones though. Yeah. Once again, thanks for watching, and all of you who have subscribed. We're like over 450, and
yeah, it's great.
We're so grateful
Thanks,
for
guys.
your support. And see you on the trail next year.
Less stuff, more fun, guys.
Happy
See ya.
trails.